Going on, heroes? Today I'll be reading part 2 of the Book of Unique Sins and Wonderful Tragedies. And I just recorded this, didn't like how I did it, doing it again. This is the one you'll see, if I do it good enough. Anyways, what happened last is that Ian and Bink, they had to split up because, Bink wanted his alone time with his lady, pretty much. And his only priority is to find her. Let's start there. My only priority was to find her. I jumped on the first windowsill I could see, then proceeded to climb the building. I prefer to travel on the roof when I need to go somewhere quickly. I jumped down in front of the gate of the palace. The door was smashed open with good men, dead, lying on the ground with their last breath already taken from them. I immediately snapped into panic mode. And I started to think something happened to Sheik. I began to sprint as fast as I could to the king's hall. I approached the door and found more of those large men that had hurt Ian before, standing over King Odin's dead body. I began then to feel felt heavy, and I could see nothing but red. I let out a battle cry and yelled as I ran towards the men. One of them had a big dagger and threw them at me, but before I knew it, I already threw it back into his throat. As I ran to them, one of them tried to swing his large sword at me. I slid on my knees and cut him in half. And as I turned around, there was another man with a large sword, and he was going to strike me with it. But before he could, his weapon flew away from me, and a great force at that moment. His large weapon flew away from me, and at that moment I knew exactly who came to rescue me. "Took you long enough," I said, as I turned to look at Sheik. "Why am I always saving you?" she said, with her face glowing because it was so beautiful. And then we all snapped back into the real world as we realized the king was dead at our feet. "What do we do?" I asked, as she looked at me with a tear in her eye. We need to stay focused, and we can't stay here. We need to do something. But watch this first." She then opened her hand and grabbed the big man and lifted him off the ground. He was holding his neck as if he was being choked. She then closed her hand and snapped his neck. "You're so powerful," I said, looking at her amazing shiny brown eyes. I said, with a big smile. I leaned forward to kiss her, but before our lips could meet, she was already running out, exiting the room. "Come on, Slowpoke," she said, blowing me a kiss. I ran quickly by her side. "Did you see Ian on your way in?" "Yeah, I said. "Yeah," she said. "I told him to find a way out of here." I looked puzzled. "What, were you going to leave without me?" I said, wanting an answer. "Trust me. If I couldn't find you, I would have tore this whole place down looking for you," she said, smiling. "Come on, Ian's just up here," she said to me while winking at me. I don't know, but every time she says something to me or does something, it makes me feel happy no matter what's happening in my life. Her long hair goes to at least the middle of her back, and her nice brownie British face. There's no doubt that this woman has my heart. We need to get going. There's more of them on the way," she said with her amazing soft voice. Where could we go?" I asked, not knowing what our next move was. "Right over here," she said, as we turned the corner, and Ian was standing there with Heimdall's sword. I ran up quickly to him with a great smile. He had a great smile on his face. "I got away from there," he said, holding his fist like he expected me to fist bump it. I tightened my jaw and asked, "Yeah, but at what price?" I asked, looking at the large blade in his hand. "We have to get across the bridge," I said. Before he could answer that question, "Well," he said, "Well," he said, with an irritated face, with his smile going away and the irritated face showing up. He then lowered his fist slowly. I walked past him, trying to board the ship. Wait. He lowered his fist, waiting for me to say thank you. I walked past him, trying to board the ship and get out of here before those goons showed up. As Sheik walked past him, I heard her say thank you, and I turned to see she put his fist back up and gave him a fist bump. The fist bump he needed so badly. I shook my head and turned around. "Let's go," I said, in a kind of louder tone as I entered the ship. I guess you could say we took our battle positions. I don't get to. As we got into the air, I could see how bad Asgard had fallen. "What the hell are we gonna do?" Ian said, with his jaw pretty much on the floor. I tell you, we get moving before you get us killed, you idiot!" I yelled. "Right, yeah." Then the ship speeding towards us. "I'll get on the gun." I stopped myself. "Game over," I said, right before shooting at least three ships at the point halfway across the bridge. There was a ship heading straight for us. I tried to shoot him, but it seemed not to work. Damn it, Ian. Your ship's gonna kill us, I said. Unfortunately, that's all for today. But, I appreciate all you heroes out there, even though if there is only 10 of you, I still appreciate you very much. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and don't forget to do it on this video down there. Peace.